Hey y'all. Hey. I never know when I'm going to do one of these videos now. It's like, pop. But it works out because I'm sort of a pop in and out person. Like, I don't never know what's really going on, but I'm fucking with it. So I am supposed to be doing, I'm going to do a channel message today. I have my two new favorite decks. And they're Believe in Your Own Magic, because you guys are always in the comments asking, even though this is like reverse mirrored, you can't see, but this is the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. This is like all self-focused shit. And I'm pretty vulgar lately because I've been here. Is it calf season? I've been here beat my own ass, like, get it together, bitch. That might be cap energy. And the other deck is the Heal Yourself deck. So I just, I really would like to take all the energy that I've been pouring out in other places and use some of that on myself so I can be happier with my own situation. That's one of the great things about the spiritual journey. Is like before, when stuff would happen, I'd be in a pit of misery and like sad, like things are beyond my control, because I wanted to have control of everything and it would just be easier. But once you realize that shit's not going to happen no matter what, and you just reach a new level of, I'm not in control of anything. Everything's on a wheel. It happens as it's supposed to. I should just go along with the ride and observe. And then the more you observe, you realize, hey, if I just do A, B, C, and D, things get better. Everything here is a reflection of your experience, of what you need to know. Like I was having a whole, I'm gonna say almost a year. I have no watch on, but just so you get like almost a year of sessions, and I was helping females with their guys, females that are working on guys. But I was getting turned off because like the guys weren't working as hard as the females to make stuff work. And I couldn't figure out what it was that was irritating me. I try not to do readings or sessions when I'm in a bad mood or anything, because it changes the outcome of the message, period. Like the conduit is not dry. I got my own feelings and opinions. Now I'm giving you advice based upon my feelings and thoughts and emotions. So I had to sit with it. Like, what about this is bothering me? And it was totally, well, it was for their sake, but personally, I was just like, hold on, maybe it's because I realized like if all of us collectively, and this is even males, because I made a post yesterday to make sure that they were toxic women too, whatever. So, like, if we had all taken the energy that we take to try to save someone else or to make them or mold them into the person we want them to be, and use that to mold ourselves into the person we want to be, or focus that energy there, then everything changes in the game. It's just for some reason, hold on, it's not some reason, it's childhood programming. We naturally replay the dynamics of our childhood, let me mess up words, childhood households. So if you have parents that didn't pay you attention, you go for relationships that bring that feeling back to you because you're just trying to fix what the issue was in childhood through a grown person. So I hate that the answer strings do. Sometimes I just be wanting to sit with my arms crossed, like, bitch shit. But maturity. So uh I, that's why I started getting harder with myself. And that's what this Believe in Your Own Magic and Heal Yourself stuff came in. Because I'm like, no, imagine that. All the time that we spend sad in these relationships with somebody else, just begging them to like, see how good I am for you. I can help you fix your life. Gosh, if you would just fucking listen, right? Why, baby? If you realize you're the blessing, bless yourself, and then somebody else will come along. I mean, technically, if you want to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't appreciate you, there are plenty of other people that will not appreciate you. Just don't put all your energy into this one person who is just going to keep vamping it because they realize you're a good thing. It's not that they don't realize that. They don't want you to realize that and then go give that energy to somewhere else, someone else, or somewhere else. Because man, they tend to hate it when you start loving on yourself as well. So I'm guessing that's probably my message today, because I pulled the Believe in Your Own Magic deck and such, that take back your power, baby. You've been giving it out in too many places that are not to your benefit. It's like you've been planting seeds, but them seeds aren't growing because like the water is getting absorbed by like dry ass dirt. So area you're trying to grow plants in a desert. You're trying to grow non-desert plants in the desert. I guess that's how you look at it. Like you're trying to grow a tree in tundra. Tundra soil is not even soil. It's like frozen. You can't grow anything there, but you've been trying to plant seeds there and you're looking at it like for months, like, why is this not happening? You've been trying to build with somebody with a closed heart. And it's not like it hasn't obviously been like put in front of your face. It's just you're still that it's that little child part of yourself. Like, hold on, just see me. I am it. What if you realized you were it and was like, forget all of this? So, what is the collective message I am giving out? And watch it be the same thing I just said. What is the collective message here? Because this wasn't just like a download for me. I've been like exhausted for days and I realized it was like my human CPU updating, but it was updating to realize like, hey, pull it on in, reel it on in. So we got 2 cards here. The first one is called villain. It says villain, but it says you can always rewrite the story. And oh, it's backwards up here, but I guess that doesn't matter. Look at the picture. Now, remember in The Little Mermaid, Ursula had her voice trapped inside a seashell. This is like Ariel cracking the seashell and getting her voice back. That says take back your power. Take back your voice. So many times when we're in situations, even at work, we shut up. Even when we know this is not the place for us because you just don't want to ruffle any feathers. You don't want to start any shit. But the second card is, it says flower, right? I don't know why it's called flower because it says be honest with yourself. Keep it 100. Where have you been using your love for other people as a reason not to love yourself? I think that's been bothering me also. I've been sort of dragging my feet and doing videos because when I've been talking just to people lately, because of this new energy that's coming in, like within me, I don't know if it's like a part of myself that was repressed or something. Because most of the time I'm fairly Cinderella about stuff. Like, just because why be mad? I'm alive. Every day I wake up, I'm breathing. I have an opportunity to do something. I never know what's going to happen, right? But that energy that tends to bring people who want to pull that energy because they see that and they're like, what's that? I want to feel like that. And instead of cultivating it within themselves, they instead connect you to that feeling like they need to be around you. They need to be in your energy. They need to talk to you. And then you start feeling like drained and stuff. So I've even gone through a period where I would wear all black. My hair was never out. It was always in a bun. And I didn't realize I was just shielding myself from all the people who weren't truly there for me, but people that were there just to absorb my light or be around my light because they couldn't find it. So I'm actually working on this year. Y'all noticed that I was stopping as many readings as I was doing, stopping my one-on-ones and my videos and stuff, because I would rather give y'all the information and then have you be able to find things on your own than to think like I am the information. Like, no, baby, I found this too. God is good. But I'm just trying to pass it on to you so you can use it to take your journey. I never want anybody to feel like I am the end all be all, or this is where I have to look, or I'm not going to be excited about today. And like, this is my information. Like, no, I want you to wake up and then be able to notice, like, hold on, I noticed like 111 here and blah, 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 something good is on the way. And then get to rock with that feeling on your own. Somebody wrote me the other day and they wanted a reading. And I was like, I think you should take a class. And she was like, I think I agree. She's like, if you feed somebody fish one time, they'll come back again because they're hungry. But once you teach them to fish, they'll be able to do it on their own. I think that's like something biblical or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, that's the general idea, guys. And that's what this is saying. You need to be honest with yourself about where you've been giving your power away. Where have you been keeping your voice trapped? Where have you not been manifesting what you need to manifest for yourself because you're waiting for somebody else to join in the manifestation? And ooh, that hurt me. Even just saying that, because I'm guilty. Even when I'm talking to clients, remember, everybody's a reflection of yourself. So it's just something that needed to be looked at like, hold on. So now I'm going to pull from the Heal Yourself card because I'm not going to leave you without a solution for this. This is like, sit down and keep it 100 with yourself. Like I said, there are like 5 planets in Capricorn. If you want to keep it funky, if you want if you want to be hard and like be serious with yourself about some structure and what you're going to do to get your life moving going forward, this would be the time. So what message goes along with this? Rewrite your own story and be honest with yourself. I guess because you keep telling yourself the same lies over and over again, and then you'll keep perpetuating the cycle if you don't sit down and be honest with yourself. Yeah, people did you dirty, but where are the clips of the times that you knew somebody was doing you dirty and you pushed it aside and then you kept yourself in that situation? I had to look through those clips and I was like, damn, I did this to me. So, what goes along with this? And it does go back to childhood wounds. But how long are you going to let your childhood stuff hold you up? And it's a process because the card is holding your soul. And this is a childhood wound card. It just says that during your childhood, at some point, there was some part of your development that was not taken care of, not nurtured. And so it's a constant feeling of something missing, and you try to find it in different places, whether it's work or friendships or something. But no matter what, it's like a craving, right? I think that goes along with the rewriting your story and being honest with yourself, because you've been looking everywhere, but, and I don't want to say only within, but yeah, because it looks like there have been like angels trying to help you. And this one says, how teachable are you? So signs, like I was saying, that 1111 and that stuff, like you've been getting the tools, but how have you been using the assistance that has been coming your way? Have you found yourself in a place where that feeling of victimhood is more comfortable than the idea of going at it alone? Because man, it could be fairly simple. You have no idea how things can change in your favor once you start allowing. That control thing actually blocks, because we have free will here. You can say, I'm not gonna date a new person. I don't want anybody but them. And so what's gonna happen? Nobody comes along, even if this person isn't paying you attention, if they treat you like crap, whatever the case, nobody's coming in, because you just said with your free will, I don't want anybody else. I don't want this piece of trash. Okay. But as soon as you say, you know what? Okay. So maybe I'm not the best at making decisions for myself because I have some stuff to work on. So let me work on that. Things can change. I just had a client. It took 6 months. She's actually been with the new guy for 2 months. I'm fairly sure he's going to propose this year. It's going great for her. And all she did was like listen to the stuff I told her and actually put it into action, which is crazy because I don't even do that to my own self. This was a very valuable lesson. And that's what this is saying right here as well. Like, do you listen to yourself? Do you ask for answers and not actually receive the answers? Do you not move on any of the stuff that you're being taught? Because once again, you can change this whenever you want to, if you're honest with yourself, even if it hurts. Because the cycle that you're breaking, this is entrapment. You see that, Nick? I said that, Nick. That fellow back here with the mask. Entrapment. That's like you allowing yourself to be lied to. You allowing yourself to be caught up in something because that's more comfortable. And this is selling out. This is all very sexual, by the way. Yeah. Because at the end of that, it's sexual art. So it's like having the romantic or sexual relationship. In some ways, it's fulfilling temporarily, or feels like maybe it's the affection. Feels like it's making it better, but it's not. That's entrapping you. It's keeping you perpetuated in that cycle. That is not allowing you to actually heal that hole. This is somebody seeing a million signs about what to do, but they're still in the dark. So if this video hit you, if it came across you, and suddenly you're sitting there with your mouth hanging open, this is yet another sign. This is not your first sign at all, because you've been crying, praying, just hoping for something to come across your way, just to hit you in the head. Something take me out of this misery, because I feel like I'm stuck in this cycle. You've been sexually magnetized to somebody, or maybe you just don't believe that good things are possible for you because you've been in this cycle for so long. You got the pin. I think it's probably important for you to actually take a pen and write down all the good stuff about yourself. Because this energy feels very much like somebody who is used to recognizing the negative things about themselves. Like, oh, yes, I need to fix this. And they'll like work on those. But if this person was to sit down and try to write good things about themselves, they'd be like, or they'd be very superficial, like great with other people. Baby, no, what do you do for you? What are your traits? If you were alone on an island with just you, what would you enjoy about you? What would be your good traits? What would be the awesome things about you just existing as you are naturally? That is an extreme challenge for a lot of people to sit with that and actually have a list afterwards. So I'm gonna take my own advice and do that. After I pick up all these cards, I thought, and of course, one is flipped over with a message. Release your expectations. How about this? Release your expectations, or other people's expectations of you. Because a lot of you are trying to stay up to like a family standard or feeling like your life doesn't look like other people would expect your life to look, or maybe that's why you hold on to somebody so you don't look like you're not just out here floating, or just like this says don't seek anyone's approval, but this just feels like somebody who's taking on too much shit that is not actually their shit. And if they sat down for a second, they would realize how simple they are as a person, how wonderful, how easy their life would be if they focused all that energy inward. Voila. So thank you guys. This is my little channel message. I'm gonna work on keeping these, I guess what's the word, real? I don't know. It's so uncomfortable. I like to come on here with happy, positive messages, but like for real, y'all, life is not always positive. I try to say it as gently as possible, but we gotta get it together. Give information, y'all. Have a great day, guys. If I can hit this end button.